Hey everybody, welcome to Trade Like Nick. I want to welcome you guys to this channel and my journey to show you how you can actually make money in the markets using math, using money, and using the SPX market. And what separates me from everyone else is that I'm a math teacher and an options trader. So I've been trading for over 20 years and teaching high school math. Combining those two together to actually create the wealth equation. Because if you know the power of compound interest, now you need to learn the mindset of how to compound your money. I welcome you guys to join me as I'm going to teach you and show you how you could start off with as little as $3,000 and generate income every day by trading the market. And when I talk about the market, I'm talking about the S&P 500, the SPX. This is the most liquid index market in the world. All the hedge fund managers, all the retail traders, everybody is trading this. There's so much volume in here. There's actually more volume traded in the SPX than there are all the other stocks, Apple combined, Tesla. If you combine all those, the volume that's traded just in the SPX, these are all derivatives of the S&P 500. And the key to actually winning and making money in the markets is to learn how to take the other side of the gambler's bet. Because we all know 90% or more people who try trading fail. So my goal, the journey over the next 40 trading days, I'm gonna teach you, but more importantly, I'm gonna show you how you could start off with as little as $3,000 and generate 1% a day. What if I told you I could teach you a strategy that's so powerful that you could actually compound your money every day, placing bets on the options market with the SPX. It's called 0 days to expiration, SPX. This is the highest, the most booming industry right now. They just lowered the pattern day trading requirement from $25,000 all the way down to $2,000, meaning the market is going to be open to way more traders, way more retail traders are going to be able to access this market. So my goal, my purpose is to show you and myself that I can do this, because I've been doing this for quite a long time. And I'm ready to give you the blueprint of what it takes step by step and show everybody that anybody can do this. I'll be your coach with you every step of the way so that you don't make all those common pitfalls that a lot of beginners make, and you start off on the right footing. Because if you're gonna try to trade the SPX options without the proper education, without the tools, and without the mentorship, you're gonna be another statistic. There's so many grifters out there online, on YouTube, promising this, promising you can make that, but all they're doing is selling courses. So sign up for my course here, go buy this, but they don't really make money trading. I wanna put all that to the side and say, you know what? Let me show you, let me teach you, and that way you can see it for yourself. Because to be rich, to be successful, there's only 3 things you need. First, you need a goal. You need to know exactly how much you're trying to make this day, this trade. And you gotta have a system, a plan to achieve those goals. You can't have an unrealistic goal and then not have a plan to achieve it. You gotta have a plan that is so specific, so rules-based that it can achieve those goals if you follow it. And then third, you got to execute your plan. Because you could have the greatest plan in the world, but if you don't have the discipline to execute it, then the plan is just gonna fall apart. You're gonna be turning probabilities into profits. How do you do that? Just like any sporting game. You can put a bet on a football team or a basketball team, and as the probabilities of them increase for them to win the game because they scored a touchdown or scored points, you could actually cash out before the game ends. And the stock market is the exact same game. So with options, you'll know, as you can see in this chart, this is a daily chart of the SPX. And if you know exactly where it will go or won't go, you can actually place probability trades where you will get paid at the end of the day. Most people buy options. They're betting on the stock going up. Well, I'll teach you how to take the other side of the bet. I'll teach you how to sell those bets to the gambler so that when the game ends and they don't win, you keep their bet. Another way to think about it is insurance. Did you know insurance is nothing more than a bet, right? The insurance company is betting that you're not going to get into an accident. You have to always pay a premium every month, $200, $300 every month. If you don't get into an accident, the insurance company pockets your premiums. Not only do they pocket it, but they compound it every month. The only time they have to pay out is if somebody gets into an accident. But they already priced in how much that policy should cost so that after they pay out the accidents, they still have a net profit because they collected so much premiums from so many people. You're gonna learn how to sell insurance on stock every day. And every day that stock does not get into an accident, you keep that premium. Now you can actually use the power of compound interest on a daily time frame. You could actually double your money every 3 to 6 months. Remember, if you can earn 1% a day, that's 20% a month. And using the compound formula, it's called the rule of 72. You divide the rate of return that you get every month. Take 72 and divide it by 20%. You're gonna double your money in about 3.4 months. Even though you only earned 60% return over 3 months, because of the compounding effect, you'll actually earn 100% return. Instead of buying low, selling high, I'm gonna show you how to sell high and then buy it back low. You still make the same amount of money. You just did it in the reverse order. And that's something 80% of people have no idea how to do. They only know how to buy stock. Think like a market maker. You gotta learn how to take the other side of the trade. And that's what you're gonna learn. You're gonna see me over the next 90 days sell options left and right. The one thing you need to always respect is size. Whenever you size too big, whenever you have too much money on the line at risk and you can't sleep at night because you're worried that it might gap down, you know you've already broken the number one rule, is to trade small. The minute you start to trade too big, now your emotions start to take over. Instead of selling when you should, you hold on because you hope that it's gonna come back up. This is where you need to be mechanical and have a proper mentality to keep you focused on the process. Cut the losers short, let the winners run. You need to treat trading like a business. So, how do you treat trading like a business? You take all the income, all the winning trades are your income traders. All of your losses, you fire them, right? In the end, is your income greater than your expenses? Boom, you just created a profitable trading business. So to wrap this all up, I ask you guys, if you guys wanna take that leap of faith, subscribe to my channel, help support me on this journey over the next 2-3 months over this summer. Watch me trade, watch me use math, money, and the mindset to generate income day after day with the goal of making 1% of my account, starting with only $5,000. My goal is just to make 50 bucks. 50 bucks a day is not that hard. It's not that unrealistic. So I want to appreciate all you guys for watching this video. I'd appreciate the like, the subscribe, get it into the algorithm atmosphere, and let's spread the word, right? Because let's make this money together. Let me show you how it's done. Be transparent, be honest, and trade with integrity, trade with discipline, and trade like you mean it. Trade like Nick.